This is the Hooligans Podcast. We got Ramon Nuñez in the building. Let's go.
But.
Yo. Shoot. We kind of go back briefly to before the pandemic. I linked up with Raymond. I think it was like 2018, and we hit the gun range.
Over in
So
LA, man.
shoot, yeah, bro, that was freaking dope, bro. That was freaking dope. I didn't even
For
know there was a
sure.
gun range in Los Angeles.
Bro, that's my favorite gun range in the country.
Dang. Okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting.
I'm gonna need a
Um.
sponsorship after that one. Shout out to
Right.
the
Right.
LA.
No. For
We'll give them a complimentary one. Shout out to the LA Gun Club. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the range.
Okay. Okay. Hey, for real. For real. Shout out LA Gun Club. Um. Sorry, bro. I'm still kind of getting some lagginess, but I got all these apps open, so hopefully.
No doubt, bro. Do your thing. I'm here. You got me. I'm here.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you too, brother.
Um. Shoot. Let me try something real quick.
Do your thing, man.
All right, check. So I,
Good
I know
check.
you said it's smooth over on your end, so hopefully the stream is looks good on the replay. That's my only concern.
Hopefully. I think so. I think we'll get all green lights. See, now you're a little laggy.
All right, how about now?
We're good. We're good.
All
For
right,
now, we're good. Don't move the
right,
phone.
right.
It's like when you put an antenna on the TV back in the early 2000s. If you know, you know.
Yeah, the antenna and all that.
Yeah, don't move the antenna too much.
Right. But shoot, man, we're gonna go ahead and get this started, bro. I don't want to waste too much of your time. Once again, thank you for coming on to the Hooligans Podcast, and let's go ahead and get it started. So you're an actor and like a musician slash artist, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Songwriter, rapper. I sing a little bit too. Throw some auto tune on me. We'll do it all.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm because my question for you is: would you consider yourself an actor or a musician, or like a hybrid?
I consider myself a multidisciplinary artist, but I will say this first: acting will and has been and always will be my first love, for sure.
Okay, awesome. I feel that. Um, have you been? What did you start first?
It was definitely acting, for sure.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I mean, but don't get me wrong. So I in grade school, it was either grade school or middle school. I had a rhyme book early on, man, and I was exposed to music very early on from my upbringing. So I've always been fascinated with music. I've always loved music, enjoyed music, making music. It just how happens to be that my we got our first random comment. We're not gonna pay mine to the trolls, but that did make me laugh. Anyhow,
Right. That happens like at least once a stream. I blocked him.
hey,
I blocked him.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, man, haters. We wish the haters the best. Anyhow,
Fact.
my first bread and butter, my first love was acting.
Awesome. Okay, awesome. That's dope. That's dope. That leads me into what I wanted to get into. Uh, was so you have is it a movie or a TV show that's currently on Netflix?
I have I've had a couple shows that have been on and off Netflix because you know how it is with contracts and whatnot. Studios sometimes they'll put it on one platform, then the next one will pick it up. I've got, if I'm not mistaken, the current show that I'm on. that's on Netflix is New Amsterdam. But I've got a show on almost every main platform, like your Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, soon to be Disney Plus. That's gonna be next year, God willing. Shh, we'll talk about that another time.
Dang. Okay, okay.
Yep.
Shoot, what is the your current project that you just released?
I just worked on a pilot called Born to Lose. That was a period piece.
Ah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one was
okay,
sick.
okay.
I actually got some. I've got one of the props here from it. Hold on. And you'll hear a lot of actors say this. They like to take something from their costume when they wrap a production, a show, or a movie. So I got the whole outfit, and the character that I played had this sick chain because I was into hip hop. At least the character was. He was in the role. The character I played, he was into hip hop. Anyhow, look at this sick chain I got from the
And
costume department.
oh, what? Let's go, let's go.
Right? I was geeked, dude. They gave me the whole outfit, man. I love when that happens.
Hey, starting with the Cuban. That's
Hey,
fresh. That's fresh.
right? Thank you.
Shoot, nice, bro. Do you have? Can you expound a little bit more on the pilot?
Yeah, most definitely. It's called Born to Lose. Written and directed by the amazing Carlos, and it's almost like an addition to another piece that he's been making. So he's got like a prequel and that story, and they're all interconnected. And if I'm not mistaken, the goal is to either shop it around film festivals and or shop it around and get picked up for a series.
Dang.
Yeah, bro.
Okay,
And
okay.
it takes place in the early 2000s. It shows you Carlos's true life story, how he was a punk rock kid around a whole bunch of sports jocks, other punk rock kids, other hip hop heads. Yeah, man, it's a cool period piece. Period pieces are always fun when you get to transport back into another time.
Right, right. No, heck yeah. Especially the early 2000s. That's fresh. That's fresh.
Yep.
All right, so continue. Um who are your like some of your influences when it comes to acting as well as like writing music and being an artist?
In terms of acting, my biggest inspiration is Shia LaBeouf. He's the reason why I got into acting in the first place. I'm also inspired by Steve Carell, Idris Elba, Donald Glover, formerly known as Childish Gambino. And in terms of music, Idris Elba, Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, Ludacris, Nipsey Hussle. I've got his poster right there. I've got his golden record there. Russ, I've got his book right there as well. Ludacris, Drake, Kendrick.
Eh,
That's a funny way to word it to list them. Drake, Kendrick, Pharrell Williams. That's a few.
all right, all right. Hey, yo, mad respect, bro. Mad respect. Shoot. All right. I didn't know Idris Elba did music. I'm gonna have to check that out.
What my man writes, produces, DJs, and of course he's also an actor.
Dang, right, right. Shoot, that's fresh. That's fresh. Um,
Yeah, bro. He's the reason why I do what I do today. He's a huge inspiration of mine.
I feel that. Um, what about when it comes to podcasts? Are you a fan of podcasts, and do you have any ones that you would recommend?
I'm not the biggest fan of podcasts. I do enjoy listening to them time at time and like every so often. I fall asleep to them very rarely. I mean, David Goggins is someone who I follow, so any podcast that he's on, I like to jump in and out of. But in regards
Okay,
to like,
okay.
if you were to ask me, do I have a podcaster who I listen to religiously? No, I don't.
I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, I'm familiar with David Goggins. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. Definitely about that work. Definitely about that work.
Yes, that's a better way of saying it. I was like, cool guy now. Definitely about that work for sure. I agree with that.
Facts, facts. Um, so when it comes to indie versus signing, where kind of do you stand on that?
It's funny you say that because of the two artists who I mentioned, Nipsey Hussle and then Russ's book right there. Because of Russ, they've laid out the blueprint. They've laid out a blueprint of what you can do independent and what you should do if and when you do sign to a major or with the major. So I'm all about going independent until and if the deals make sense. So if it becomes a partnership that's equally beneficial, then yeah, I'd be interested when that ship comes or when that train comes. Right now, we're grinding out independent. This is the very early preliminary stages of my music career, so we're gonna grind it out independent. And if we get in potential when we get potential investors interested, we cross that bridge when we get there. But it's got to make sense.
And
It's got to
okay,
make sense though.
right. Okay, okay. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Shout outs to what was it? Shout outs to Nipsey and shout outs to Russ.
Hmm.
Uh Shoot, those are definitely, I mean, Nipsey would have been a giant in the game at this point, but Russ is definitely a giant in the game.
For sure.
Um yeah. So I don't want to take too much of your time, bro. I know we're kind of having some technical difficulties today. But I
No,
do
you're
got a
good.
few more questions for you.
Whatever you need,
Um
brother.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. So, what about when it comes to food? Do you have any restaurant
Mhm.
recommendations or like any favorite types of food? What's kind of your deal when it comes to eating?
Bro, I just had chicken lo mein yesterday. I'm gonna have it again today.
Okay, let's go.
You
Let's
can't go
go.
wrong with chicken lo mein, man. It's got your carbs, your protein, little bit of veggies on there, just the right amount of salt. Mwah, chef's kiss. I really love Japanese food, Asian food overall. That whole region. Oh my God, talk to me. That food's my love language. So if you want to talk to me about food, now we're working for sure. You've got my attention. Italian food, you can't go wrong with Italian food. A good pasta with a good, oh, fried chicken cutlet. Oh my God. But
Hey, let's
if you
go.
were to
Let's
ask me
go.
if you were to ask me my main favorite, I'd say Asian food for sure. Like, give me an Asian fusion. Yeah, 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 yeah.
No, I feel that Asians definitely got it down when it comes to like the spices and just making sure that when you eat, like you feel like you're eating that food for the first time. Um,
Mmm,
you know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
I
And
can always to look forward to eating that good meal when it comes to some Asian cuisine.
bro,
I
most definitely.
Yo, and I also feel you on that chicken lo mein too. Like that's no joke either. That's some good eats. That's some good eats.
I'm saying, bro, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, whatever time of day it is, you can't go wrong with that. It's hard to mess that up.
Facts, facts. Easy peasy. Um, all right, bro. Once again, thank you for coming on the Hooligans podcast. I got one more question. One more question.
Whatever you need,
It's
bro.
a simple question. But once again, thanks for coming on the podcast. Um, we might have to run this back in like 6 months or so, depending on you know, hopefully this comes out great. I mean, regardless, we're gonna have to run this back in 6 months. But thanks again for your time, bro. We got one more question for you. Where would be your dream place to perform?
You know what? This is gonna sound cliche, but there's nothing wrong with cliche. So being from the Bronx, New York, it'd be such a full circle moment to perform at the legendary venue, which is the MSG, the Madison Square Garden, right in the heart of New York City. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, okay. No, I feel that, bro. That's a shoot. That's a movie right there.
As a New
Definitely a
Yorker,
movie.
in terms of New York venues, stadiums rather, you could go to City Field, that's great, but nah, nah, nah. Even Barclays is beautiful, but MSG, dog. That's like a rite to passage right there.
Dang. Okay, okay. Well, shoot, bro. I'm pretty sure you can make that happen, bro. And
Thank you.
everyone here at the Hooligans podcast, it's just me. Is we got you got our support. Um, but definitely, bro. You feel me? Um,
Yes, sir.
Thank you again, bro, for show coming up to the show, showing us some love and hanging out, bro. Is there anything you'd like to say to the audience? Any shout outs?
Most definitely. First and foremost, bro, Cameron, thank you, my dog. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your platform with me, brother. And we're definitely gonna run this back. Plus, less than a year from now, I'm excited to see and hear what the music we have released will be. I'm excited to see what that's gonna even feel like. So absolutely, we got to run this back. And you already know you get the exclusive. You hear and see before they do. So we'll leave it at that. In regards to anything I like to plug, yeah, I've got a new show that's coming out next year. I won't say much. Follow me on social so you can be in tune with that. Our music's coming out progressively every couple months. We're releasing, so just stay locked in with me. Come in on this journey and let's enjoy this together.
Heck yeah. Thank you, bro. We got Ramon Nuñez on the Hooligan Podcast, everybody. And I'm your host, Cameron Lancourt. See y'all later. Hooligans.
Mm.